we recognize that people are eager to know when we'll get into the next phase and be able to loosen some of the restrictions on work, on school. We will be looking at that very carefully with the provinces in different ways across the country to make sure that where we start work up again in the weeks where we're allowed to do that, because right now we are still very much in this phase and will need to remain in this phase for a good while still. But as we start to open up, we will be strategic and vigilant about what we are able to do in a very gradual way. In regards to the American border, we recognize that travel restrictions are going to remain extremely important in terms of containing the spread of COVID-19 in Canada, and we're going to continue to work with the Americans and people around the world to ensure that we continue with these restrictions. The order that goes in tonight is a strengthening of the Quarantine Act orders to give authorities the ability, upon evaluation of the person entering Canada's plan to self-quarantine. If it is inadequate, they will be required to quarantine in a hotel. Examples of things that could be inadequate, for example, if their plan is to go stay in a place where there are many elderly family members at risk of COVID-19, or whether they don't have a set destination if they've been outside of the country for many years, we now have the authority to require them to self-isolate for 2 weeks in a quarantine location like a hotel.